Hello, my name is David Nanto. I'm from NEC Corporation from the 5G Group, and I'm very pleased to be with you here today at the Open RAN Showcase. I'd like to talk a little bit about our company and what we're doing with 5G and what we're doing with Open RAN. Let me start by talking about our company. NEC is a company that was founded a long time ago, 120 years ago, in fact. We started as a joint venture between a Japanese entrepreneur and the manufacturing arm of AT&T, the large American carrier. This entrepreneur had the vision of wanting to provide telecom equipment, telephones, to Japan throughout the country. And that was our start. We started in the telecommunications space. We had a long history there. And eventually we entered new additional segments. We started in telecom, but we entered into IT in the hardware business, software business, and system integration business. Today, we have a broad portfolio, as you can see from this picture. We do everything from aviation and satellites to submarine cables. We do telecom equipment, and we work in many different verticals, including manufacturing, logistics, retail, financial services, and even healthcare. We're about $27 billion in revenue, and we spend about $2.6 billion in R&D every year. We have about 110,000 employees in the company. 5G is important to our corporation. We announced that 5G would be a growth pillar for the company. And why are we excited about it? We're excited because we see that it will change our world in many, many different ways. We think that it's a foundational technology. People have talked about the Internet of Things. They've talked about Industry 4.0. And we think that 5G is the technology that will make that happen. It will change and allow for autonomous vehicles. It'll change the way we use robots and robotics in manufacturing, as an example. It will enhance what we can do with augmented and virtual reality. And it will change how we use AI as we connect the virtual and physical worlds. In many, many different industries, we see change coming in transportation and manufacturing, in sports and in retail, even healthcare. But we should say that we do not believe that this is something that will come to fruition just because of one company. We think that it's going to take the combination of lots of players to bring this to pass. Of course, the telco network is important. It's critical. It's the core technology infrastructure that underlies all of this change. We have to have mission critical telco networks that provide the 5G service. But in addition, we need cloud to provide content and service where it's needed and when it's needed. We expect industry to be involved in how they use artificial intelligence or artificial reality, how they use robotics and autonomous vehicles. That will happen in the industry. And all of this will require a lot of new innovation in the world. And we think that that innovation will come because of openness. We saw the same thing happen in our IT side of the business in the past. As systems went from closed to open, we saw new players enter the market. And the ecosystem start to grow and innovation flourish, and lots of new solutions were created on that side. And we see the same thing happening on the telco side. We're committed to it. We're committed to an ecosystem approach. We're pleased to have announced our suite of products, which we call NEC Open Networks. This is a combination of our own technology products. As I mentioned, we have a long history in telecommunications. Our own products, but also products from the ecosystem, from our partners, put together using the standards of O-RAN so that we can address different types of use cases, that we can address cost because we have the best of breed approach. And we think that innovation will flourish in this environment. We're committed to it as a corporation, and we're investing in it. What do we offer as NEC? Well, NEC has been a leader in this technology space for many years. We have the world's first massive MIMO radio units. The product was recognized by Leading Lights and was selected as a winner of the best new Open RAN in 2021. We are the most deployed radio unit provider, Open RAN radio unit provider in the world. Of course, we have our transport network business. We have over 100 customers around the world, and we're in 150 countries. We've been involved in packet core for over 25 years. Our cloud native 4G, 5G converged core was also selected by carriers and in private 5G. It was a winner from Leading Lights as well as the best new open core product in 2021. And of course, we have a subsidiary company called Netcracker, which is the market leader in service orchestration. All of these technologies, plus our system integration, is the core that we bring to the market. Now, where do we play? We're throughout the world, of course. Our headquarters are here in Japan, but we've built centers of excellences around the world with our know-how addressing different parts of the solution. In our transport business, we have a COE in Europe and in Latin America. For our Open RAN business, we have our implementation center in the UK. We have business development headquartered in the United States, and our labs where we test the ecosystem partners and our products are in India. Let me just take a moment and talk more about our approach. We believe that a partner ecosystem approach is the best for the market. We're committed to it, as I said, but we also have experience with mission critical systems and large scale systems and the issues relative to stability and performance of those systems. So we believe that it's important to pre-validate members of the ecosystem to ensure that we provide the right level of performance and stability for our customers. We do that work, that pre-validation, in our India location. We work on quality and quality assurance. We do our system integration out of the UK, as I said, for implementation, and then we ensure full life cycle support. We want to be the single point of contact if we're chosen as a system integrator, and make sure that all of the components work in a best of breed Open RAN network. We've been selected by many early adopters that are looking at Open RAN in the market. Of course, the earliest movement in open was in Japan with NTT Docomo, a very large, experienced with a carrier with a large customer base. We were involved with them, and we're working jointly with them to develop RIC. We also worked with Rakuten, who's a startup, if you will, or a new player in this space in the Japanese market. Outside of Japan, we're working with early adopters in Europe, with Telefonica as their prime system integrator, where they're working on pilots in 4 different countries, and with Vodafone and with Deutsche Telekom. We're excited to be working with these companies and help them implement and realize O-RAN. So let me just summarize what we bring to the table and why you should consider talking to us about your O-RAN needs. NEC is a player that has been around for over 120 years. In fact, you might say that we're the oldest ICT player in the market. We understand mission critical systems. We've been doing it for many, many years. We understand the technology because we're a maker of the technology. We're a system integrator, and we specifically understand what it takes to implement our products together. We think that we're a strong player in the market, and we would love to talk to you about your Open RAN needs. Thank you very much.